Today we're going to take a look at one of the most infamous men in WWE history, Vince McMahon, and the many controversies he's been a part of. He began his wrestling journey very early on in his life, and his family was from a wrestling descent. His father, Mr. McMahon, was a wrestling promoter who ran the Capital Wrestling Corporation, or CWC for short, a regional wrestling promotion based in the Northeast United States. Growing up, young Vincent was exposed to the inner workings of the wrestling world, spending much of his childhood around the ring and the wrestlers who frequented his family's events. Despite his immersion in the wrestling business from a very early age, McMahon initially pursued a different path. He attended Fishburne Military School in Waynesboro, Virginia, where he developed discipline and leadership skills that would serve him well in his future endeavors. After completing his education, McMahon briefly dabbled in various jobs outside of wrestling, including working as a traveling salesman and opening a small stone quarry. But his love of wrestling proceeded, and he returned to the roots of his family. He officially joined his father's company, the Capital Wrestling Corporations, working behind the scenes to learn the ropes of promoting and managing a wrestling event. Despite facing skepticism from some of the industry, who viewed him as just the boss's son, McMahon quickly proved himself with a keen eye for talent and marketing opportunities. He played a pivotal role in expanding the company's reach beyond its traditional northeastern base, orchestrating deals to syndicate wrestling programming to television stations across the country. In 1982, he purchased the Capital Wrestling Corporation from his father and rebranded it as the World Wrestling Federation (WWF), later renamed to World Wrestling Entertainment or WWE. Under McMahon's leadership, WWE embarked on a path of unprecedented growth and innovation, pioneering the concept of sports entertainment and transforming wrestling into a mainstream cultural phenomenon. He created a massive empire that lasted more than 40 years, but in the beginning of 2024, his legacy would be tarnished beyond repair. On February 2nd, 2024, it was reported that federal authorities in New York had launched an investigation into sexual assault and sex trafficking allegations made against McMahon. According to the report, federal agents executed a search warrant for McMahon's phone and delivered a subpoena requesting documents related to allegations of various forms of misconduct, including stuff that's just way too much for YouTube. The individuals mentioned in the grand jury's subpoena include a WWE contractor who allegedly received unsolicited nude photos and faced sexual harassment from McMahon, a former WWE wrestler who claimed McMahon coerced her into performing another thing that's just way too much for YouTube, Rita Shadrone, a former WWF referee with whom McMahon reportedly reached a multi-million-dollar settlement following an allegation of sexual assault, a spa manager who accused McMahon of assaulting her at a restaurant in Southern California, a former WWE employee who alleged that John Laurinaitis had the lead of talent relations at the time, demoted her after she ended a sexual relationship with him. These allegations have brought significant scrutiny to McMahon and WWE, raising questions about the workplace culture and treatment of employees within the company. As of the writing of this video, there's no verdict on the allegations and the future Vince will face. But the saddest part about all of this is that despite him being shown with his dirty laundry out, there are 1,000 other cases that go unpunished. For example, another corporation was struck with these sorts of allegations, named Activision Blizzard, a gaming giant which was run by a person absolutely hungry for one thing: money. His name was Bobby Kotick. His company was also accused of the same horrible things just 3 short years ago, and they got away with it completely. And I fear that something similar is going to happen here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more content like this, and always look for the truth.